On one of the most historic streets in Plymouth, you may have noticed the netted staging that wraps around the front entrance of the Church of the Pilgrimage. It caught our attention too, so we stopped by to find out just how much construction is going on at this fabled landmark.
Whether you're standing on Main Street or on Burial Hill, you can see that one of the town's oldest churches is undergoing some type of facelift. It's only to be expected, since the structure was built in 1840. It turns out when you have a building that's 176 years old, it will need some maintenance every once in a while. Right now, construction is being done on the frontal exterior of the Church of the Pilgrimage. The scaffolding went up June 1st, and this section will be worked on into September. Of course, repairs like the ones being done to this church don't come cheap, so that's where the capital campaign funds come in.
Capital Campaign Committee was formed 2 years ago approximately. It completed its work last year about this time. So far, our members and friends have contributed about $450,000 to these repairs, which will be staged as we receive money. And we're hopeful to receive enough contribution that we can complete all the repairs.
As we can see from the street and from up here in the bell tower, the front entrance is the first order of business in this renovation. But once completed, the project will continue around the building.
The next will be the side of the church that's adjacent to Burial Hill in Plymouth. And then we'll do the east side of the church, and the back side of the church will be the finishing of the exterior. We then will move into where we are right now, the sanctuary, which has had a lot of damage over the years, and complete the sanctuary.
As it stands now, the overall cost will likely exceed the current $450,000 raised so far.
How much more it will be depends on what we find as we take things off the building and find whether or not damage exists that we haven't seen yet.
The plan is to have the church fully restored in time for the 2020 celebration. For now, the hope is to have a more appealing entryway.
I feel the building will help us become a more welcoming community, that we'll open our doors wider, people will see a better front of the church, but they'll also, when they come in, see a restored building, historic building.
Reporting from historic downtown Plymouth, Brian Sullivan for PCN.